men, and he used their personalities in all of the different epistles and all of the different writings of the Old Testament. And so Paul wrote the book of Romans on his third trip in Corinth. So he wrote to the Roman people, the Christians there in Rome, from Corinth, and it was his desire to come see them. And we'll see that in these first few verses as I lay the foundation for the teaching tonight and for the message. So Paul had the desire to come see them. I enjoy studying Paul, and when you read through his writings, we know that Paul could be at times crude in speech and very bold in speech, but he also was very good about showing his love to those that were around him. He wasn't afraid to show compassion and to show emotion. Emotion is a part of life. I want to deal with a little bit of that on Sunday night. And so Paul knew what it was to be very straightforward, but to be very loving and kind and compassionate in teaching the truth. And so he's writing to the people at Rome, telling them, it is my desire to come see you, but until I can get there, I want us to be have the same understanding, to be very like-minded in these truths that God was revealing to Paul. And so he wanted to teach the Christian people here at Rome the truths of the gospel. And one of the truths is that the gospel was not only given to those that were at Rome, is not only given to those who are Jewish people and to the Greeks, but that the gospel is given to the Gentiles, that the gospel is to be given to the entire world. And so we see that beginning in verse 8, Romans chapter 1. And look at verse 8. First, I thank my God through Jesus Christ for you all, that your faith is spoken of throughout the whole world. I like that. The very first point to the thoughts that I want to give tonight is that Paul had the desire to get the gospel abroad. And so we see that as he expresses here in verse 8, that he says to the people there in Rome that he said, I thank God for you.